So yeah, what am I going to talk about? We talk a lot about students, we talk a lot about teachers, but me being in my new role, I deal with a lot of parents. And I have to say the composition of the parents that we have would be something like this. Might look different into your school. 1% of our parents are actually really difficult, incredibly negative, and they really make life challenging. Not in a positive way, but in a really negative way. About 10% of our parents who don't have jobs, who have lots of spare time on their hands, they do challenge, and with those conversations you're able to actually move the school forward. We like that. The rest of the parents that are represented are easy to get along with. They get what we do, they understand what we do, and they're brilliant to work with. So let me illuminate what I'm trying to say through a story, because what we don't know, or what we don't understand, we're afraid of. We're scared of that. About 15 years ago, I bought my first apartment. It was great. I felt like this was it. I was the man of the house. And there was this little thing up in the light, and I actually didn't understand what it was. I'd never seen it before. Was it half snake, half serpent, half lizard? So what I got was a Mortine fly spray can, and I doused this thing for about 15 minutes until there was nothing left in the can. I didn't understand what it was. Was it going to bite me? What would happen if it dropped on my face when I was sleeping? And I killed it. I'll come back to that story in a little while. Question that I want to ask you is, are we in the hospitality industry? Think about a hotel and think about a school. There's HR, there's financial controllers, there's hotel managers, we have maids, we have food and beverage downstairs, we have a pool, and really we try and make our students feel very comfortable while they stay with us in our hotel. But who are we really servicing? Is it the students? We're with them. Or is it really the parents? They're the ones that choose to send their child here. They're the ones that ultimately pay. I find in schools that whether you're in leadership or whether you're a teacher, we send mixed signals to our parents. For some of our parents, we'll say, no, we don't do that, red light. But for other parents, we'll say, yes, we do that, just to keep them happy. And I think that's a very dangerous game to play. You're going to be coming into a head-on collision when we do that. We need to be very careful with what we say. Do you stand up to parents? Who are you as a school? Do you really believe the mission and the values and all those things that you have on your website? Or not? I think that's a really good thing to look at yourself. And as I said, there have been times where I haven't stood up to parents, and I've walked away, and that, for whatever reason, that relationship was a little bit damaged. It was a bit broken. Couldn't get that back. So we hear heat versus light and the calmness here and storms. As a school and as teachers, we really need to band together and have strong pillars where we stand together. Now, when I say standing up to parents, I don't mean it in an aggressive way. We need to stand up to them in a respectful way. If they don't get it, it's up to us to help them to get it, to see what we do. And I come back to my little gecko. I've come a long way since then. I have dozens of geckos around my house at the moment. And for me, I understand what they are and what they represent. It means it's a really healthy habitat around me. And they're beautiful. We need to get our parents to understand what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. And if they still don't get it, and they're still bringing that negativity, maybe it's up to us to say, you need to check out of this hotel and go down to the road. Thank you.